What's happening, you kind folks out there on the world wide web across this incredible mothership called Mother Earth? We're all on the same turf. We got to know that worth deep inside ourselves. My name is IPC, that stands for I Paint Creatures, and I'm here with my incredible crew called the Funky Eye Puppets. They're behind everything I do, and I'm showing you a little painting that went all the way to Norway, and this is FIP Rah, and this is the character I play in the Funky Eye Puppet. He's a blue, rare yokai tatsu, and he loves the funk, and he is modeled after the incredible George Clinton and many of the funksters, hipsters who use their words to make this world a whole nother experience. And of course, the incredible Ra is hanging out with my real life companion, the Congo cat, the black tuxedo cat. But I'd like to explore a quote today, and it's by the incredible Joseph Campbell. And Joseph Campbell has been a major inspiration to me since I discovered him when I spent my incredible time out there at Skywalker Ranch in Marin County, and discovered that Joseph Campbell, through Bill Moyers and the PBS special The Power Myth, inspired the incredible George Lucas to pull all of these fantastical ideas had together, and saw he had a universal myth called Star Wars under his belt. And Joseph has always talked about the artist and what we do, and really grounded me in my purpose and why I'm alive, and why I do the things I do, and why I've always loved the art of spoken poetry and oral storytelling before I even knew it was in my heritage, and that my grandmother was a great specialist in yokai and folklore, and a speaker of the poem. And Joseph Campbell says poets are simply those who have made a profession and a lifestyle of being in touch with their bliss. And I would define bliss as a state where you're not cluttered by any of your worry and doubt in your imagination, and you're using your imagination to see forward and all the possibilities out there without limitation or failures, where all is possible because you've decided that I am possible, and you be who you be. So definitely, poets, take this as a note. If you have made it a lifestyle, not only made it a profession, to get paid to pay your bills through being in touch with your bliss, being in touch with your ultimate happiness and your charge and your purpose and your shine, and why you're even walking around and existing and breathing on this planet is your purpose of who you are. And then don't go out on a limb, find those people that are really aligned with that energy, and when you're around them, you just expand. They challenge you, they push you when you're just being kind of like, mediocre, and follow that bliss, that thing that makes you excited, makes you want to go, makes you the thing that makes you want to live, your supernatural power, your superhero power, your bliss. And make that define the poet, not you writing words or speaking words or having an incredible flow. Make it, a way that you live it fully. You don't compromise. You don't go to other things to make sure your bills are paid. You just stay completely in that bliss, and you find that center point and that place that sparks it in other people too. Make sure you spark it, and then go out and do the things that poets have been doing for centuries. Like, the number one thing that is really needed now, especially with the internet and so much going on, with so much information flying across the web, is constantly looking at cliches and see if they are working still, and they serve us all. And if they're not, bring in some old ones or invent some new ones, so people can relate on a very feeling level, which is a symbolic level. And that's all a poet is really getting in touch with the feeling, and aligning that feeling to their desires and their existence, and most of all, lifestyle and culture, even how you present yourself, how you dress, how you move in certain circles, include more color in, you know, what poetry is all about. Include more color and mystery and vibrancy and in your face, you know, explanations of things, and just really live that power of who you be and you want to be all the time, and take it to the point, and acknowledge, if you're not a poet, acknowledge those poets that have followed their bliss, and really get a lot of richness and experience from them, because you know, the bliss moves around sometimes, you know, and you got to redefine it and make it come forward in many different colorful and adverse ways, and bring it forth with a lot of diversity too. Let the adversity move it toward the diversity and the originality. So thank you, Joseph Campbell, and thank you all for watching the video. Have a great week, great moment, and just be in touch with your bliss if you consider yourself a poet. Peace.